South America's independence didn't just happen by magic. It was fought for by incredible leaders, and today we're talking about one of the greatest, José de San Martín, the man who took on empires, crossed impossible mountains, and still managed to stay humble through it all. From his early days as a soldier to leading revolutions across 3 countries, get ready for battles, betrayals, and a legacy that still inspires millions. Subscribe, young historians, and let's go. Let's rewind to 1778, when José Francisco de San Martín was born in Yapeyú, a small town in modern-day Argentina. His dad was a Spanish colonial official, so young José grew up surrounded by talk of politics and power. But when José was just 6 years old, his family moved to Spain. This was a big deal because Spain was the center of the empire. Think of it as moving from a small town to New York City, except with fewer skyscrapers and more castles. In Spain, José enrolled in the Royal Military Academy, where he learned the fine arts of sword fighting, strategy, and, most importantly, how to look cool in a military uniform. San Martín joined the Spanish army at just 11 years old. Yep, 11. While most kids his age were playing hide and seek, José was already fighting battles against Moors, British invaders, and anyone else Spain didn't like at the time. For over 20 years, he served Spain loyally, earning medals and promotions along the way. But then came 1810, and everything changed. Back in his birthplace, Argentina, the people were rising up against Spanish rule. Inspired by these revolutionary vibes, San Martín had a decision to make: stick with Spain or fight for his homeland's freedom. He chose freedom. José resigned from the Spanish army, hopped on a ship, and sailed to Buenos Aires. This was his "I quit my job to follow my dreams" moment. San Martín wasn't just a soldier. He was a genius strategist. When he arrived in Buenos Aires in 1812, he didn't charge in a battle right away. Instead, he started training an elite force of soldiers called the Army of the Andes. His goal? Not just liberating Argentina, but freeing all of South America from Spanish rule. Talk about ambitious. To do that, he needed to cross the Andes Mountains, one of the most dangerous terrains in the world. Imagine leading thousands of troops, horses, and cannons through snow-covered peaks with freezing temperatures and almost no food. In January 1817, San Martín's army began their legendary crossing of the Andes. It was a logistical nightmare, but San Martín was a master planner. He even sent decoy forces to confuse the Spanish. It took 21 days, but they made it. Not only that, they caught the Spanish completely off guard. Within weeks, San Martín's forces crushed them at the Battle of Chacabuco, securing Chile's independence. San Martín didn't just liberate Chile. He laid the groundwork for the liberation of Peru and Ecuador. The guy was on fire. After freeing Chile, San Martín set his sights on Peru, the heart of Spanish power in South America. But instead of charging in with guns blazing, he used diplomacy and strategy to rally the people to his cause. In 1821, he entered Lima, and Peru declared its independence. San Martín was offered the title of ruler, but here's the thing: he didn't want power. He just wanted freedom for his people. This is where things get juicy. Around this time, San Martín met another revolutionary legend, Simón Bolívar. The two giants had a secret meeting in Ecuador in 1822, and no one knows exactly what was said. After that meeting, San Martín stepped back from the revolution, leaving Bolívar to finish the fight. Why? Maybe he wanted to avoid a power struggle, or maybe he just wanted a well-earned break. Either way, it was the ultimate mic drop. After decades of fighting, San Martín retired to Europe, living a quiet life in France with his daughter. He refused to involve himself in politics, even turning down offers to return to power. San Martín passed away in 1850, but his legacy was already cemented. He's celebrated as one of the greatest liberators in history, alongside legends like Bolivar and Washington. Today, San Martín is a national hero in Argentina, Peru, and Chile. His name is everywhere, from schools and streets to national holidays. But more than that, his story inspires anyone who believes in fighting for justice and freedom. So, what can we learn from San Martín? Be brave, think big, and always fight for what's right. even if it means crossing a mountain or two. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe for more epic history adventures. And remember, history is way cooler than you think.